She wakes up before the sun rises. Her room is quiet, but her mind is already racing through the tasks she has planned for the day. She stretches, takes a deep breath, and reminds herself that every small action matters. She is not famous. She does not hold a position of power. She does not have millions to spend. Yet, every day she chooses to show up in her community and make a difference. She teaches children after school. She volunteers at shelters. She organizes neighborhood cleanups and food drives. She listens to stories that no one else has the patience to hear. She comforts those who feel alone. She advocates for local causes. She visits the elderly, who have no one else. Her hands may be tired, her feet may ache, yet her spirit remains unwavering because she understands that impact is not measured in awards, but in lives touched, in smiles shared, and hope renewed, in the small changes that collectively transform a community. She once was just another face in the crowd, unsure if she could make a difference, unsure if her voice mattered, unsure if her time and energy could truly change anything. But slowly, she discovered that kindness multiplied, that one conversation could spark hope, that one act could ignite courage, that one smile could lift a soul. And she realized that real power lies not in authority or wealth, but in compassion, persistence, and the choice to show up day after day, even when no one is watching, even when results are invisible, even when the world seems indifferent. She learned that courage is quiet, that patience is powerful, that empathy can move mountains. Her mornings are filled with small victories, teaching a child to read, comforting an elderly neighbor, advocating for a local cause. These small moments stack upon each other, forming a foundation stronger than she could ever build alone. She faces challenges like everyone else. Doubts creep in, resources run low, exhaustion sets in, yet she does not give up because she knows that change is like a slow river carving its path quietly, steadily, inevitably, and she is part of that current, a flow of goodness and resilience spreading through her neighborhood. Each act of care, each gesture of help contributes to something larger than herself, a tapestry of human connection and shared progress. People pass by, some unaware of the battles she fights behind the smiles, some oblivious to the late nights she spends planning, coordinating, listening, yet the impact is undeniable. Children she taught now help others, neighbors she supported now lift someone else. Her influence spreads like sunlight through the cracks of the city, unnoticed but essential, transforming ordinary streets into communities of hope. She has learned lessons that cannot be found in books. Courage is quiet, patience is powerful. Empathy moves mountains. She has become a mentor, a friend, a voice for the voiceless, and in doing so, she teaches those around her that greatness is not reserved for the celebrated. It lives in every hand that reaches out, in every heart willing to care, in every soul refusing to stay silent in the face of need. Her story is repeated across towns and cities, in countless faces, every woman contributing in her own way, each effort adding to a collective force of resilience, progress, and humanity. She inspires those who encounter her not through grand gestures, but through consistency, through love, through the everyday choices that make life better for others. She shows that being ordinary does not mean being powerless, that impact is not measured by fame, but by the warmth of lives touched. She embodies courage in action, hope in motion, and love in practice. Her legacy grows silently, quietly, yet profoundly, a testament to the strength of everyday women who refuse to ignore the world around them. She wakes up early to prepare meals for families in need. She spends hours tutoring children who struggle with reading and math. She sits with teenagers who are lost and scared, offering guidance. She helps organize food drives in her neighborhood. She volunteers at shelters, teaching skills to those who have lost hope. She goes door to door, checking on the elderly. She writes letters to local officials, advocating for better community services. She does all of this quietly, without recognition, without expectation. Every act is seed planted, every seed a potential flower. Her life is not glamorous, but it is impactful. She understands that the measure of her work is not applause, but change, tangible change in the lives of those she touches. Her journey is not without sacrifice. She has given up personal comforts. She has missed family gatherings. She has spent nights awake worrying about the well-being of others. She has faced criticism from those who do not understand her dedication. Yet, she does not waver. She knows that every small effort contributes to a greater good. She knows that the ripples of kindness extend far beyond what she can see, and she trusts that one day the seeds she has planted will grow into a forest of hope and inspiration. She mentors other women, showing them that they too can make a difference. She organizes workshops, teaching practical skills. She encourages mothers to pursue education. She speaks at local events, sharing her story. She creates networks of support. She helps women gain confidence, find jobs, start businesses. She believes that when one woman rises, she lifts others with her. She believes that community strength is built through collaboration, care, and courage. She does not wait for permission to act. She does not wait for perfect conditions. She begins with what she has and what she can do today. Her influence reaches beyond her immediate community. She inspires young girls to dream big. She motivates neighbors to help one another. She encourages friends to volunteer and give back. She demonstrates that ordinary people can create extraordinary change, that leadership is not always loud, that heroism is not always celebrated. She becomes a living example that courage, compassion, and dedication can transform communities. Silently, steadily, persistently. She has faced setbacks many times. Initiatives fail, resources run out, people disappoint her. Yet, she persists. Every failure is a lesson, every challenge a test of endurance. She learns to adapt to changing circumstances, to find new solutions, to remain resilient. She knows that progress is not linear, that the path to change is often winding and slow. Yet she keeps moving forward, knowing that her actions matter, that they ripple outward, influencing countless lives. She believes that one person acting with integrity and love can spark movements that endure for generations. Her story is not unique, yet it is extraordinary. She represents countless everyday women around the world who wake up early, work tirelessly, care deeply, and create change without fanfare, without recognition. Their lives are testimonies to the power of quiet courage, the strength of persistent empathy, the beauty of ordinary women achieving the extraordinary. They show that leadership is about service, that success is about impact, that true legacy is measured in lives touched, hearts healed, and communities strengthened. In her neighborhood, children run to her door to greet her. Neighbors smile when they see her coming. She is trusted, she is loved, she is respected, not because she demands it, but because she earns it every day through small acts of kindness and dedication. She has become a cornerstone of her community, a person others rely on, a person who inspires hope, a living example that one individual can truly make a difference. She has learned that change is rarely dramatic. It is built slowly, patiently, consistently. She has discovered that real heroes are not those with titles or wealth, but those with compassion, courage, and commitment. She has realized that her work is never done, that there will always be someone in need, always a challenge to meet, always a life to touch. Yet she embraces this because it gives her purpose and meaning. She knows that her life is intertwined with the lives of those around her, and that by helping others, she helps herself become a better person. Her story is a reminder that bravery is not always loud, that heroism does not always make headlines, that real impact is measured in quiet persistence, in the dedication to others, in the courage to act despite fear, uncertainty, and exhaustion. She is proof that ordinary women can achieve extraordinary outcomes, that communities are strengthened by care, that resilience is built one action at a time, and that hope can flourish even in the most challenging circumstances. And as the sun sets, she reflects on the day she has given her all. She smiles at the children she has helped. She waves to the neighbors she has supported. She feels the warmth of a community slowly changing around her. She knows that the work continues tomorrow and the day after. Yet, she rests briefly, knowing that every effort matters, every small action counts, every act of love transforms her world in ways she may never fully see. She is not seeking glory, she is not seeking fame, she is not seeking wealth. She is seeking change, impact, and the opportunity to make her community better, one step at a time, one life at a time, one heart at a time. She is an everyday woman, yet she achieves the extraordinary through courage, compassion, and commitment. Her story is a beacon of hope to those who may feel powerless. It is a call to action for everyone to contribute what they can to the world around them. It is proof that one person can create a ripple effect of change that spreads far beyond themselves. Her life is a mosaic of effort, dedication, and love, a tapestry woven from countless acts of service and kindness, a story of resilience, determination, and unwavering hope. She teaches the world that impact is not measured in recognition but in transformation, that every gesture counts, that every voice matters, and that every woman has the power to shape her community in meaningful, profound ways. She inspires others to believe in themselves, to act with courage, to show compassion, to build bridges, and to create change that endures. She continues to wake up before the sun rises, continues to give her all, continues to touch lives quietly without expectation. She remains steadfast, committed, and tireless. Her legacy grows not in headlines, but in smiles, hearts healed, opportunities created, and hope restored. She is an everyday woman changing the world through ordinary actions, extraordinary courage, and limitless compassion. Her story is a celebration of humanity, of the power of women, and of the enduring impact of kindness, dedication, and unwavering hope.